John McCarthy, and I'm pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K23. I'm fired up for this. And we are starting our quest on a par 5 first hole. Let's get on our horse here, rip it into the fairway, and we'll take it from there. Yeah, that'll work. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. Well, that one wasn't super clean. And this is our third shot. I think I'll let your putting do the talking here from way out. Oh, that could have been amazing. And you're at even par currently. Wind blowing right in our face on this one. Oh, well, that's no good. And second shot here on the second hole. All right, back in the fairway. Now let's go for the green. Okay, third shot. Here comes the sand. Well, I can't hit all the greens. Okay, out of the green side bunker. Let's have a nice up and down and skedaddle. All right, not a whole lot of work left to do here. Nice shot. About a dozen feet to the hole from here. Well, it's heading towards the hole. Oh my. All right, here we go. Double bogey. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. Wind's blowing out there, right to left. This one's heading left. And second shot here on the third. This one's for par. Oh, this putt's about 5 feet. So far, so good. Okay, there's your bogey. Currently sitting at 3 over par. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Not sure where this one's going to end up. Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. All right, this is your 4th shot. And setting up now for your 5th shot. Oh. All right, let's drop this for double. This putt's good so far. Good job. We've got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. That's too bad. Here's our 2nd shot on this 5th hole. This could take you down to 4 over par. Ooh, just missed. 4 feet left. Oh, that'll do just nice. Five over par currently. We've made it to the 6th hole. Well, that's too bad. Well, something went amiss. Second shot here on the 7th. Okay, here's our third shot. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. Setting up here for your 4th. Yeah, if you sink this, you could save par. Oh! 6 feet to the cup. All right, putt goes down. There's your bogey. This one's a par 3. Yep, that swing was a little bit off. Good job. Okay, this one is for the par. Looking good. And dropping it on into the cup for par. And you're currently 6 over par. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Yeah, we'll take that. We've got about 130 yards to go here. Come on, give us a kick to the left. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. It's setting up in the green side rough. Ooh, what's going on here? This one's for bogey. Looking good. All right, well done. Okay, that's 7 over for the day. All right, put this one out in the fairway. All right, second shot on the 10th. That's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll be on the green eventually. Setting up for our third shot. This one's 26 feet out. Oh, it could be. Oh, fancy putter work. And I think I'm going to have another look at that shot. That was interesting. Okay, 7 over par after that one. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Well, that one wasn't super solid contact. This is out of the second cut here. All right, I like being back on the fairway. And this is your third shot. Well, that's okay. That's okay. We'll get on the green, maybe on the next shot. Here is a 12-footer. Putt appears to be online. And mark it down as a bogey. Currently sitting at 8 over. Okay, this hole we got a tailwind to deal with. What happened there? Here's our second shot on the 12th. This one's your third. Oh, amazing shot from a lackluster lie, that's for sure. That'll do nicely. Here we go, tapper on in, and we'll head on to the next hole. And we're ending this hole with a bit of a tap. Here we go now on the 13th. Oh, no good. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Way to go. Back in the fairway, you've done well. Okay, about 175 yards to go here. Setting up for your fourth stroke here. And here we go. Par putt coming up. That'll do nicely. And we're currently 8 over on the day. And teeing it up on a par 4. Nice. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. This is our third shot. Good luck on this one. Par save, possibly. Ooh. All right, good luck here. This one's for bogey. Okay, safely home with that putt. And sitting at 9 over for the day. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. Second shot here on the 15th. I don't know what that was. Let's just try again. Setting up here now for our third shot. Okay, bogey putt coming up. This one's a 4-foot putt. That'll do. 16th hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'll accept that. And we got about 225 yards to go from here. Nicely done on the green and on and under regulation, mind you. Here is your putt for eagle. Oh, get that ball back on the green. Come on. Here's your fourth shot. All right, 8 feet to the cup. This putt's tracking. And in the hole. Teeing up now on the 17th. Way to go out there, champ. This one's a 9-footer. This one's tracking. Nice job. That's in for birdie. Now sitting at 10 over for your round. Managed to get a good swing on that. And this one's about 210 from the pin. Nicely done, well judged. And this one is for the bird. It's getting there. And with that putt, the round comes to an end. And at the end of this one, it'll be a final score of 9 over for you. And that'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon.
PGA Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Ricky ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Ricky. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry. Big pass over coming up for this fella. Oh, so close. It's just about 3 feet away.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par.
And this shot from the bunker. And he's down there. You got to read.
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
That did everything but drop. Yep, well done. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Opting for the 5-iron.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Going with the hybrid.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Okay, time to return to the action. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Ouch, that hurts. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Not the direction to be heading. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Rich, this player is definitely not on the top of many people's favourites to win. How do you see them faring here today?
The PGA Tour is full of underdogs that can flat out play, Luke. This is just another one of those scenarios. This player is someone to watch.
Going with a 3-wood here. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Let's take a look at the current standings.
The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. This one's heading left, I think. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Ooh, that almost went down.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here. This one to save par. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
There it is. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers.
Why don't we catch up with Ricky Fowler?
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Par putt coming up here.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side, because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Okay, let's get those two important things back, timing and tempo. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Don't give him praise, just look with admiration. That's serious talent. Our current leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. That's not the one he wanted. Second shot here on the 8th. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Just didn't drop. And this one will be for bogey. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriners' impact on the game and this entire region.
Luke, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city that I do enjoy coming to visit. But the golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here, and I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically year in and year out are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies, but that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that comfort zone, and so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days.
That's some good golf right there. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
looking really good.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Well, Luke, this rivalry we've been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn, and it'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
The 10th at TPC Sutherland is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie. That's nicely done. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
This one might just sneak off the fairway.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Okay, steady now. It's just about 3 feet away. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Good putt, that. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green.
Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
What's in front of them, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. This is what they have left for a par.
Surely it's going to.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Looking really good. How good would that have been if it had dropped? And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. No, that's not the shot they wanted. Seems like they got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. Getting ready to play their third. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
Solid little par putt here.
Might need to get the feel back on the putting green.